Today we've had a sort of keynote speech around the new directions in FE, Sixth Form College, particularly around A-levels. We had a talk by Nick Allen, which always presents really insightful and useful information.
Today I've been listening to some A-level reforms, learning about how we're expecting the predicted grades for students to change over the next few years and maybe what we can do to try and stop the grades potentially falling.
Today's been really interesting so far. We've had some very inspirational speakers, particularly talking about leadership styles and how we might take things back to develop them.
I've just had a talk about leadership and which was just really fantastic and has made me think about mentoring and exploring that across the college where I come from.
It's been really useful. It started to show me stuff outside of my own subject to see how maybe sixth form centres as a whole will have changes and maybe how the students will be affected not by just my subject but maybe what's going on in their other subjects.
My perspective on this is that if people can leave with one thing that they're going to do that's different, then the conference has been a huge success. But I believe actually people leave with more than that as well.
Go back with ideas and sometimes just go back refreshed and confident that either you are doing the right things, and so says everybody who comes to this conference, or there's changes, simple changes that can be made that you need to be thinking about.
I've been really pleasantly surprised. I don't think I had any particular expectations, but I think they've certainly been exceeded by what's happened today so far, and we've got the afternoon to go, so a really, really positive experience, and hopefully I'll get to come again as well.
From my experience of working at these keynote conferences and meeting lots of delegates from the sixth form sector over a number of years, we do see quite a few faces returning again and again to keep themselves abreast and up to date with what's going on.
I think the best thing about Keynote is that everything they design is applicable, it's current, it's relevant. I think they take a lot of time and effort to think about the needs of their delegates.
It's been really nice. I found it really informative. Everyone's been really friendly. I found it very easy to get to. And the first two speakers I found have been great. They've been informative, they've shown really nice graphs, and they've managed to explain them really clearly as well.
Absolutely attend. I think it's important to make the time for yourself in the current climate to come along to something like this. Really enjoyable, really useful actually to be around so many of the delegates in the same boat, I think is the best way to describe it. I think given the national reform at the moment in terms of the curriculum, I think it's absolutely invaluable to be surrounded by people who understand how difficult that is.